as Glenview Natalie, Pictonian Rocket, Mr. Rock, Elkhorn Damien, and Lucky in Love. They're off and pacing. Elkhorn Damien away quickly with Pictonian Rocket. Those two out to battle for the early lead, followed out by Mr. Rock in 3. Inside 4th, Glenview Natalie. Outside in 5, that's Lucky in Love. They continue by the 8th, into the backstretch now, first time as they move on to the opening quarter. Elkhorn Damien reaching up to grab the lead. Inside away second is Pictonian Rocket, followed by Mr. Rock in the 3 spot. And Lucky in Love finding a seat at the rail in 4, and 5th and at the back is Glenview Natalie. They continue past the quarter. Pictonian Rocket, not content in the pocket, drives up now to take charge as they race out of the 3/8. It's Pictonian Rocket opening up by 2.5. Second at the inside is Elkhorn Damien. Then back in 3, that's Mr. Rock. Lucky in Love still holding down the 4 spot, and back treading in 5 is Glenview Natalie. They were past the opening quarter in 31 seconds flat. Qualifiers make their way through the stretch now for the first time as they approach the half. Pictonian Rocket continuing on the front end, out there by 2. Elkhorn Damien is in pursuit second. Mr. Rock pacing out the rail in 3. Now stepping out first over, that's Lucky in Love from 4. And Glenview Natalie looks to follow in 5. They were past the half in 1:02 flat. Racing onto the backstretch for the final time. Pictonian Rocket opening up now by 4. Outside second, Lucky in Love. Elkhorn Damien dropping back to 3. Back there in 4, Mr. Rock, and having problems at the back is Glenview Natalie. They arrive at 3/4. Pictonian Rocket still in control of the field. Lucky in Love on the outside is now second. Elkhorn Damien inside racing third. Mr. Rock 4th, and well back is Glenview Natalie. They continue on past the 7/8 and off the top turn, 3/4 in 1:32 and 2 with Pictonian Rocket in control. Still out there by 3.5. Mr. Rock up on the far outside is gaining ground. On through the stretch they come. Pictonian Rocket leads them through the stretch, and Pictonian Rocket will take the qualifier over Lucky in Love and Mr. Rock.